welcome back to Tammy Talks About. So I've started doing this series of going through the incidents and breaking them down courtesy of the Right Side of the Roaring Rapids over on Twitter. And let me just be very clear. The Right Side of the Roaring Rapids is the person who has done all the work. I just think it's amazing, and I think it should be shared with as many people as possible. So I hope you enjoy this series. And of course, before we get into it, you know the drill by now. If you like this video, leave me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment. Tell me which incident you want to go over next. And always feed that pesky algorithm. Share this video, as Tug would say. And if you're not subscribed here, please consider subscribing. I'd love to have you join us on this journey. This journey, what we do know, is going to lead us to Virginia in April of 2022. I will be attending the trial. Now, I won't be able to get inside, but I will be there every day, and I will live stream every day to keep you up to date on everything that's happening. I'm going to try to get some interviews, and I'm just going to do everything that I can to help you feel like you're there if you can't be. So let's get into the first of at least 3 videos on the Australia incident. Now, in incident number 9 in Australia of March of 2015, for this incident, the Right Side of the Roaring Rapids will use Rick Wood's interview of 7/20/20, Mr. Depp's deposition 12/12/18, Ms. Heard's deposition 8/13/16, and various other sources that they link and screenshot as they go through the claims. Before we get into the incident number, whoa, sorry, my computer decided to just fly through as I was reading. Before we get into incident number 9, Australia, March 2015, let's discuss the specifics of the Camara, Queensland estate Mr. Depp was staying in during the filming of Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Men Tell No Tales in March of 2015. And it is an absolute beautiful place. I mean, just looking at the pictures as I've been going over this, it's absolutely gorgeous, and I will be putting some of these in the video. The Camara, Queensland mansion Mr. Depp was staying in during the filming of Pirates of the Caribbean was owned by motorcycle Grand Prix world champion Mick Doohan. The Camara, Queensland mansion Mr. Depp was staying in sits on more than 44.48 acres or 18 hectares, looking out towards South Stradbroke Island. The estate is known as Diamond Head and has a panoramic view, huge river frontage overlooking the Camara and Pampama rivers to Surfers Paradise, the Broadwater, and South Stradbroke Island. And I apologize if I'm butchering any of these names. The estate has river frontage of approximately 2,060.4 feet or 628 meters with river, skyline, and hinterland views, never to be built out. The estate's main residence features a 6-car garage, 5-bedroom suites, large entertaining areas, a gym, wine cellar, movie room, a man cave with fully equipped bar and 4 offices on a mezzanine level, and an outside concrete landing area. The outside concrete landing area is ideal for cars, jets, skis, boats, and a helicopter. The estate also features a wet edge pool with cabana containing a teppanyaki grill and private bathroom. The estate is a 5-minute drive to Major Westfield Shopping Center, a 10-minute drive to Sanctuary Cove train station, the M1 Pacific Motorway, schools, TAFE, entertainment, recreational parks, and sporting facilities. In Ms. Heard's U.S. claims of 4/11/19, on 3/3/15, I arrived in Australia to meet Johnny after I'd been filming a movie. It was the first time I'd seen Johnny in about a month, and I noticed that Johnny had lost a lot of weight and was behaving erratically. Ms. Heard played Ulla in The Danish Girl. The production on film began February 2015 and wrapped in April 2015. Ms. Heard at 4/5/15 is at a ballet rehearsal for the film, and I'll put that picture up right here. Mr. Depp has not lost a lot of weight. And in fact, I'm going to be putting 3 different pictures up. It is going to be Mr. Depp at the Tokyo premiere of Mordecai on 1/27/15. Mr. Depp at his wedding on his Bahamian island on 2/7/15. And Mr. Depp leaving Australia on 3/11/15 for additional surgery on the finger Ms. Heard had severed. So as you can see from looking at those 3 pictures, he's not lost weight. So there's already flat out lie. In Ms. Heard's U.S. claims for 11/19, at some point in the next few days, I watched Johnny pull out what I later found out was a bag of MDMA, or ecstasy. Even though Johnny was supposed to be clean at the time, Johnny told me I had not explicitly forbidden him from taking ecstasy. Number 1, considering the previous incident, which would have been Hicksville in 2013, Ms. Heard was using MDMA along with her friends. Why is it she doesn't recognize a bag of MDMA in March of 2015? Was it a non-clear bag? Is it just once again she would like us to believe she didn't know? And number 2, Ms. Heard alleges Mr. Depp was controlling throughout the relationship. Yet here she is saying he said I had not explicitly forbidden him. Explicitly forbidding a 51-year-old man is controlling behavior. It's not the behavior of an abuse or assault victim. In Ms. Heard's claims of 4/11/19, it's their U.S. claims, the argument heated up and Johnny pushed me, slapped me, and shoved me to the ground before I retreated to a locked bathroom and went to sleep as I was jet-lagged from the travel. Number 1, in nearly every claim, Ms. Heard starts off with the same allegation of abuse. He pushed me, slapped me, and shoved me to the ground. Occasionally, she throws a kick, grabbing her by the hair. It is essentially the same. It's statistically improbably it would always be the same. And number 2, I retreated to a locked bathroom and went to sleep as I was jet-lagged from the travel. Listening to the audio, to the testimony of Mr. Depp and multiple witnesses, it was Mr. Depp who retreated to a locked bathroom to sleep. This is easily refuted projection. In Ms. Heard's U.S. claims of 4/11/19, when I woke up the next morning, I went downstairs to find that Johnny was still awake and that he had stayed up all night, having taken about 8 MDMA pills. He was also drinking again. Number 1, take note, the alleged 8 MDMA, the number changes to 12 in Ms. Heard's UK claims of 12/15/19. Incident number 9, like the other incidents, is full of inconsistencies, embellishments. Jurors notice things like this because it denotes someone is lying. Mr. Depp's account is consistent. Number 2, incident number 9, like other incidents, start with Mr. Depp drinking and using drugs. It's a statistical improbability that every alleged incident of abuse starts out the same. Mr. Depp is filming 14 hours a day. It would be impossible for him to film pirates inebriated and high. In Ms. Heard's U.S. claims of 4/11/19, we got into a fight that Johnny made physical, and I barricaded myself in one of the rooms. That didn't stop Johnny from busting through the door of the room I was in. Number 1, one of Ms. Heard's tells when she is lying is that she isn't specific and resorts to general statements in one of the rooms. Through the door of the room I was in. Why is it Ms. Heard doesn't have a photo of the damage to the door? He allegedly busted in a locked door. Number 3, notice Ms. Heard evades specificity when discussing the alleged argument. She never states that it was allegedly about what it was allegedly about. She just says, we got into a fight, Johnny made physical. Made is the wrong word. She reveals the lie. Abusers tell victims, you made me do this. Wow. We're going to stop right there. Like I said, this is probably going to be about 3 videos. But I love everything that the right side of the Roaring Rapids is doing here. It really shows you how jurors think, what we can be expecting in the U.S. trial, and her tales like that, you made me do it. And she always starts these out with, Johnny made it physical, Johnny made it. So, this is really, to me, this is very fascinating. I hope you're finding it as fascinating as I am. And I will get part 2 out as soon as I possibly can. I hope you've enjoyed this. And until next time, be blessed.